Gibraltar is one of the most powerful legends on Apex Legends. There is a reason every pro team has a Gibraltar on their team. This is because if you know how to play him, you can be extremely useful for your team. Hi, welcome in. It's me, just giving you an introduction on how to use Gibby. Here, in my opinion, is the 5 most important tips and tricks that you need to know to play Gibby effectively. First of all, use your arm shield to your advantage. Your arm shield is extremely useful. No other legend has a portable rechargeable shield that is pointing wherever you're aiming. Just make sure that to look down your sights to pop it up. This is why Gibraltar is always great at medium to long range encounters, because he can absorb a large amount of damage and not receive a lot of damage to himself. Admittedly, there has been a nerf since last season because it does bleed through, but this is still massively reduced compared to being shot by a normal team. Just remember to always make sure that you're popping in and out, and when your arm shield is dead, to wait a little bit before popping your head back out, because it takes some time to recharge. Once this recharges, you don't have to heal up as much as you would as another legend, and when they decide to push, you can decide as and when to be on the aggressive. As seen here, they are being aggressive by trying to push down that zip line, so we have absorbed most of the damage from them because of that arm shield. Yes, behind me. Secondly, your dome, or as most people call it, your bubble. Dome shields are the most effective item in Gibby's arsenal, in my opinion. You could use a bubble to portably provide a shield, and this shield is indestructible. Nothing that goes into it nothing can go in or out of it, so you can decide when to choose your battles. You can use it as a portable cover to run away, or to be an aggressive against someone who's using a long distance sniper.
Valk is one shot.
Yeah, I cracked her.
Valk is healed somehow.
In this situation here, my teammate has pushed forward and unfortunately has been knocked. I have now knocked 2 out of those 3 teams, and now a third party is coming in, so I need to get my team up and back into the fight. So I put a dome over the top of him so that then he is back in the game.
Yeah, I need to get out and heal.
Secondly, it is incredibly useful for a portable piece of cover. In this situation, unfortunately, I was knocked and my teammate has now rezzed me. I need to heal and there's a team close by, so I pop my dome to provide an extra bit of cover while I heal up so that I can be back in the fight. It's so bad. Thirdly, is to protect against other people's ultimates. So there, I place my dome down because there's a banger ult nearby. The banger ult cannot go through the dome, so I am safe while I also heal up. Thirdly, Gibby's ultimate. Gibby's ultimate is a great zone clearance and holding ult. The area of influence is large and admittedly it's random, but it's great for controlling an area. This can be for knocking someone and keeping them in there. This can also be for controlling an area where there's 2 teams to try and split them up, as per shown in this clip. There was 1 person down, 1 person was trying to first him, so I threw my ult in there to try and get damage on both of them. Fourth, using his damage reduction. Gibby is a chunky guy, and he gets a valued damage reduction. In this situation, we have got 1 other squad, and I am trying to be the centre of attention because I know that I can take more damage than my other teams. That is why that they are aiming not at me, they're aiming at someone else, and I've damaged a lot of them in there, so I am trying to be the centre of attention here to try and absorb the most damage. Fortunately, I missed a few shots there, but luckily because of the Prowler, we get this as a win. There you go. It was the Number 5. Using the combination of his abilities to the maximum effect. Here is a great example. Someone is low, so I throw my ult in. I then decide to push up to the top level while my other two are lower level to try and get the height. I then notice that there is two teammates on top, so I drop down and throw my bubble out to provide mobile protection. I then dance in and out of my bubble effectively to try and make sure that I'm as difficult to hit as possible for being such a big guy. Luckily, that's one person down. Fuse is knocked. There's a caustic who threw his ult, but I used my damage reduction effectively there to knock him down. And then the third one, luckily with a good few shots. She's heavily cracked. We get the knock. You sure? Gibby can be such a useful legend. Lastly but surely, we've got this situation here where we've got the height on another team. I've been beamed, so I've got no more shield left. And they are deciding to try and push my other two teammates. I throw my dome out behind us so that I have some form of protection so that we can actually get a retreat off. We then realise that there is two teams that are fighting, and this Valk has decided to try and attack me, so I hide in my bubble. Luckily my teammate has smoked my exit as well, which allows us to go up and reset.
Yeah, I'm full healing.
Someone up here?
Contact with target.
We then hold the reset until the other team tries to push us because they still think that we are low. Heavily hit. And then we fight back and try and hold this team back. In the end, this fight, we do win in the end. Oh, cracked him! Gibraltar is a great legend. And one of the most, if not the most powerful characters if used correctly. And if you want any more advice, please let me know, or check me out in my Twitch, Discord, Gilded, TikTok, YouTube, anything you want to. All the links are in the description below. This has been Hope you're using Gibby as well as I like using it. Peace out.